So welcome back everyone, and today is a very special video. It's kind of rushed because this is just like breaking edge technology, but I have discovered a new method for TNT duping on Bedrock Edition. So this is the machine right here, and um, this may look something similar to Java Edition, but this is actually not the entire thing. You see right here is this is the magic that makes it all work. So what this is there is one lava source block right here that is being constantly updated. These are timed perfectly so that they're constantly updating this one lava source every tick, uh, because redstone dust, when in this way, it checks in all four directions to see if it's powering anything. This causes the lava to do what it normally does slowly, very fast. And one of the things it does is it catches things on fire. And underneath, surrounded, is TNT, but the TNT is at Y0, and because of this, the TNT is ignored by the lava, and it actually catches on fire, but the game removes it because the only area where it could catch on fire is on the top, bottom, and the sides. And the top, um, because of where the lava is, it cannot generate here. So the only areas it can generate is on the bottom, and these sides are covered by lava. So, but the bottom can't catch on fire because it is at the bottom of the world. So this causes the TNT to essentially being lighted and unlighted every tick, and with all these, the game gets overloaded, calculating all this TNT, and that it doesn't have time to calculate normal TNT. And what we do for this is, so as you guys know, they are trying to bring Java parity to Bedrock Edition, and with this they have added quasi connectivity but have disabled it in the code. Um, Lots of games do this where they have big updates and they just unlock pieces of the code slowly so that they can update the game without actually having to have people download a bunch of tiny updates. Um, but we can trick the game into using this mechanic, using this TNT minecart, and this is also possible because of the new honey blocks, and TNT sits on honey so it doesn't get shot out, and these align it perfectly so that it updates from this TNT, from this redstone block, and it also updates this TNT block the second it gets powered, but the game doesn't have enough time to run the piece of code that removes the TNT block after it, so it only spawns in the TNT, and this block assists with that too. And another thing that's important is because this is exactly the block limit, um, the game is also trying to calculate if it attaches to anything, and that also overloads the code. So if you give this a short pulse with this observer, you can see the TNT stays there, and we get one TNT, and it just disappears because that's the end of the bottom of the void. Um, and there are some limitations with this. Um, this can uh, only be built at the center of the world, and this contraption has to be in the simulation distance, so 4 chunks is the default, and this can only be built 2 sub-chunks above, so you can't build this high up, which means that you're going to have to transport the TNT back up if you're going to want to put in a blast chamber. So there are some limitations with this technology, but it is TNT duping finally in Bedrock Edition, and it's pretty good, and it's almost impossible to break this. Uh, and yeah, that's it for this video. We'll see if we can improve this method of TNT duping. Maybe we can find some more quirks that we can exploit, and maybe make this a bit more useful. But thank you guys. Consider subscribing. See you in the next Redstone video.